Your muscles will falter, your breath will diminish, your flesh will rip. And if that's where your work ends, you have already been beaten. A true warrior isn't crafted by muscle alone. He is forged by resolve. The body is merely the casing. The strike is shaped by the spirit within. Anyone can hoist a load. Anyone can sprint under bright skies. But can you hold still when gales howl? Can you strike with precision amid chaos? That is where genuine training begins. Not when sweat falls, but when fear surges. When breath constricts, when doubt whispers retreat, and you press on. Train beyond your flesh, because the real adversary lives inside. The voice that bargains, the voice that begs for ease, that is the voice that fears loss more than disgrace. Cut it down. Each morning you rise, you sharpen your blade. Every choice you make swings the sword. Many squander their strikes chasing ease, craving praise, buying the illusion that peace can be won without battle. But peace isn't granted. It is seized by force, through clarity, through discipline, through fire. The mountain will not move for you. The storm will not pause for your excuses. Why should your spirit bow to the body? When pain arrives, do not resist. Breathe deeper, relentlessly. Feel every ache die. Stand firm, unbroken. Do not retreat. Temper your being in its flames. Every trial is a whetstone. Let it either blunt you or sharpen you. The body will always reach its limit. The mind will claim that threshold long before. Yet the spirit has no roof. It waits silently for your command. This is forging. When doubt whispers stop, you step forward. Train beyond the flesh, because the real battle lives inside that voice. The one that pleads for comfort, that bargains for rest, that fears death more than dishonor. Silence it. Each choice you make swings your blade. Each morning you rise, you hone your edge. Many waste their strikes on comfort, on validation, on the lie that peace can be bought without trial. But peace is not given, it is seized by force, through clarity, through discipline, through fire. Mountains do not bow for you, storms do not pause for your excuses. Why should your spirit submit to the body? When pain arrives, do not recoil. Breathe deeper. Feel every pang die. Stand firm. Do not flee. Temper your being in the crucible. Every ordeal is a whetstone. Let it dull you or let it sharpen you. The body will always strike its limit. The mind will claim its limit long before. Yet the spirit knows no ceiling. It waits only on your command. The true edge of your training lies not in muscle, but in silence. It is carved in the moments no one sees. The strike you perfect when exhausted. The ritual you honor when uninspired. The path you walk when hope is absent. That is training beyond the flesh. When others falter under strain, you will stand, not because you are the strongest, but because you are the emptiest, free from comfort, unbound by outcome, detached from every illusion. Only those who surrender the need to feel strong become truly unbreakable. Strength isn't something you carry. It is what remains when all else burns away and the fire comes. Let the flames scorch the surface. Let them crack your mask. Let them destroy what was never meant to last. Because what survives the blaze is real. And that is what you must train for. Not the illusion of power, but its essence. Not applause, but alignment. Not the outward show of might, but its presence. Quiet, unmoved, unshaken. You do not train for the crowd, the mirror, or the name. You train for the instant the blade must be drawn. When hesitation is fatal. You train for the day when everything you love is threatened. And you must choose between action and regret. You train for death. And the peace that comes from knowing you never yielded to comfort. Push training past the flesh or be mastered by it. Let the body scream. Let it howl. It does not command you. Let the heart thunder. Let it roar. You do not obey it. You are not here to feel calm. You are here to be clear. When your hands tremble, when your legs fail, when your lungs beg for rest, that is the hour of truth. That is when every warrior stands revealed, not in victory, but in suffering. In that suffering you discover this: the body is honest. It exposes weakness without mercy. It shows whether your will is tempered or brittle. The blade does not lie in battle, nor does the body. Use it as your map, your mirror, your battlefield, where the war with self is waged each day. But never mistake the shell for yourself. You are the force that animates it. You are not muscle. You are not breath. You are not mere form. You are the force that animates them. And force cannot be weighed or seen. It is felt in how you walk, in the stillness you hold, in the endurance you display when others flee. You train the body to obey. You train the mind to detach. You train the spirit to lead. This is the triple path, and you must walk all three or crumble when it matters most. The body alone is a beast. The mind alone is a prisoner. The spirit alone is a ghost. Together they become a weapon, not for destruction, but for direction. A blade does not choose its target. A master does. So strip the body of luxury, strip the mind of noise, strip the soul of craving.
This is why you rise early.
This is why you walk alone. This is why you deny what softens you, not for glory, but because it is necessary. You do not train to feel strong. You train until feeling itself becomes irrelevant. The mountain does not worry about strength. It is strong because it does not move. Become like that, still, centered, unmoved by praise, unshaken by insult, indifferent to ease. Become the one who does not chase power because he already is power. True power is not volume, it is velocity, it is precision, it is the silence that strikes before sound arrives. So train, not until muscles fail, but until identity shatters, until the man who craved proof, who sought recognition, who feared failure, perishes. In his place stands something older, something deeper, born of fire, cold silence, and repetition. Something the world no longer recognizes, yet cannot ignore. That is the warrior. He is trained not to survive, but to serve the way, to serve clarity, to serve purpose, to walk forward. Whether the sun shines or the void answers, the path offers no comfort, no finish line, no applause, only your breath, your discipline, your footsteps echoing in a world too loud to hear them. When the blade must move, when the soul must speak, when everything depends on your readiness, you will not rise to the occasion, you will fall to the level of your preparation. So train beyond the flesh. Train until the body breaks and you remain. Train until even death respects your posture. And when all else fades, let your discipline be the last thing standing. You walk for the fire that never dies, for the silence that never breaks, for the vow you made in darkness and kept. Every sacrifice, every repetition, every time you rose when no one watched, that is your training, that is your vow.